Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Amma ba'du ayyuhal assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I'm Korean Muslim. I'm Mu'allaf. I'm compound Muslims. Maybe here today, somebody see the first Korean Muslim. Maybe up your hand. Oh, yes, I'm Korean, but Muslims. Today I want to share very valuable time with you. Just try to understanding non-Muslim country. For example, so Malaysia is a major Muslim country. Over than 60% is a total Muslim. So we call it the Muslim countries. But many of them living in non-Muslim country, just like Korea case, we have a few thousand Korean Muslims. It's very different situation and very difficult life because Islam is practice. As we common Muslims, I used to be, my point of view, I'm new Muslims. Why you become, sometime ask me, why you become Muslim? Oh, very serious question. Why you become Muslim? You never heard about why you become Muslim, why you become Muslim. Many people, oh, you Korean. Why you become Muslim? Oh, used to be very tough. But I say, very simply, because Islam is practice. Without practice, Islam has no meaning. So today, anyhow, maybe here many sisters came here. Maybe I used to be say, I'm from Korea. They imagine, oh, winter sonata is very, very impressive, something like this. Even young men then, oh. Anyhow, today I want to share time because we are very short time now. After Isha 8:10, they give to me maybe 30 minutes over there. So I'll show you that video first. It take running time maybe 13, 14 minutes. You just see that what's going on. It contains basic history of Islam and present situation in Korea. It's actually 13 years ago is an old version. Then after that, I'll try to update last 13 years and for the time being, what's going on in Korean Muslim society. So just relax and just watching. I'm not seriously talking about haram and halal and something like this. This is basically to understanding how Muslims survive other countries. This is the main focus. Please, stop please. Bismillah. Maybe light is okay? Sorry, can you see clear? Is okay?
Very clear, very clear. It's a TV.
Islam has spread
Korean Muslims' mosques, construction took concrete shape when the Korean government donated land for a mosque in 1970. Many Islamic countries, such as Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and others, opened their arms, and the first South Korean mosque was finally built in Seoul in 1976.
treacherous.
After building the Seoul Central Mosque, the Korea Muslim Federation also made efforts to correct and notice misunderstandings about Islam, and also translate and publish books on Islam into Korean language for better understanding for the Korean people. In addition, the Federation held the Islamic Cultural Exhibition. Islamic culture exhibitions have given the public an opportunity to contact Islamic culture and make them understand the truth about Islam. From the 1980s, Korea suddenly paid full attention to the importance of many countries, and especially the many Muslim workers who came to Korea. Their number was over 100,000. As a result of that, Seoul, Busan, Jeju, Gwangju, Anyang, and other mosques were full of Muslim workers, and particularly on Friday prayers. It was difficult to pray inside of the mosque because of the Muslim numbers. So we can see mosques in Korea have taken an active role and an important place in Korean culture. So in this situation, these Muslim brothers collected money for building temporary mosques and Islamic centers. The Korean Muslim Federation also guides them and provides financial help. At the present moment, there are around 50 temporary mosques and Islamic centers for foreign Muslim workers. As a result, you can come across many Muslims throughout Korea. They represent Islam by their strong faith and contribute introducing Islam to Korea. The Korean Muslim Federation makes efforts to build up a Muslim generation in Korea. The Korean Muslim Federation believes that the future of Islam in Korea depends on the young Muslim students. For this result, the Korean Muslim Students Association was organized under the Korean Muslim Federation. The KMF provided them Islamic education and supported their several activities. Foreign Muslims faced many difficulties because of different culture and language. Therefore, helping with their hard life, the Korean Muslim Federation has offered a free clinic for Islam and Islamic concepts in a real way, so that every Korean youth can get the right information. The Korean Muslim Federation makes efforts to explain Islam, but this is not enough. In Korea, we don't have any Islamic university or school. There are only 4 universities comprising the Department of Arabic Language and Literature, and students try to get more information about Islam through these departments. But students do not
관심을 보이고 있습니다. 저는 한국 무슬림으로서 많은 대학생들이 무슬림으로 거듭날 수 있는 계기가 앞으로 많이 마련됐으면 좋겠습니다.
Life for a minority of Muslims who work in a Korean company have many difficulties. According to the traditional culture of a Korean company, the union and cooperation between all co-workers of a company is very important. The most important thing for Islamic development in Korea is that each Muslim should fulfill his basic obligations with strong intention.
한국 무슬림으로서 일반 기업체에 근무하는 일이 그렇게 쉬운 일은 아니라고 생각을 합니다. 수익 문제도 그렇고요. 예배 그리고 음식 문제도 많이 걸리고요. 그렇지만 저희 한국 무슬림들은 이러한 것들을 하나의 다화의 과정이라고 생각을 합니다. 이렇게 어려운 환경 속에서도 최선을 다하고 다른 사람들에게 방법을 드린다면 그것이 바로 일반인들에게 이슬람의 좋은 이미지를 보여줄 수 있는 기회가 아닐까 생각을 합니다.
Islam says, practice what you believe. It comes as a challenging credo to Korean Muslims, but they have successfully been patient to show others good behavior and a positive attitude. Their efforts have made their colleagues feel empathy to Islamic culture, and companies have begun to take care of their religious lives. Now, Islam has become a well-known religion in Korea. Like what Allah says in the Holy Quran, and when the prayer is finished, then may ye disperse through the land and seek of the bounty of God, and celebrate the praises of God often, without stint, that ye may prosper. Korean Muslims have dispersed through the Korean peninsula, seeking the blessing of Allah. Therefore, to lead a Sharia-based family life always has been a Korean Muslim's priority. Islam is our best friend.
Thank you. Thank you. You just see that this video. Actually, it's old version 15 years ago. Now I'm start update 15 years more as soon as possible. Okay, start. No, just go, carry on. Yes, up, carry, continue, up, carry on. Yeah, just in it. Up, one more. Yeah. What's the culture? Just simply we're thinking about that. Is look like a lifestyle. You see that this is the king Abdullah of Saudi Arabia. A few years ago, he passed away. So you see that pass away, then return to the soil, because we are from soil. Very simple. This is our Muslims thinking, and still our beliefs. But culture is just like a funeral case, there is some different. Next time, please. This is Korean president. He passed away. Look like a national anthem, all people gathering together. This kind of a lifestyle is quite different. Muslims' lifestyle, even non-Muslim country, lifestyle quite different. This is the focus. Then, carry on. Not so much time. Next. Okay. As you may know, Korea is only one country, still not on unification. We have North Korea and South Korea. Japan united, Yemen also united, but Korea is only one country, still not unification. Carry on. Carry on. Okay. Just see that some. This is a route from the Silk Road side, how to reach to Korean Peninsula, but this is all already we're talking about through the video you're just watching. Actually, this is a detail inside, but I have not enough money, so you just see that, and then quickly. Just see that. Carry on. Continue, just carry on. One second. This is look like a historical background, how to connection between Islamic countries and in Korea case. Oh, yes, just stop, people. One more, back. Now you see that the Korean tradition, very similar with the Muslim tradition. This picture showed that maybe almost 8 years ago, many ladies, women, if you're going outside, same as nowadays in Muslim countries, same, covering the face, then going out. Okay, just see that. Next. Also, we have all the time, we have a maqbara, Muslim community maqbara, but actually they are immigration from the Kazakh, Turkish Muslims is settled in Korea many years ago. They has on look like a musalla. Even we have a maqbara, but this 1930, 40 like this. Okay, you see that modern Islam introduced into Korea just 50 years ago through the Turkish army, who attended one of nations, United Nations troop. They spread Islam, modern Islam in Korea. Yes, you see that? You see that first? This is 1960. Oh, it's okay. 70? Yeah, first built masjid in Seoul, 1974 built the first masjid. That time I become Muslims. I'm one of old generation, Korean Muslims. I'm old generation. So, just remember here that one big leader from Malaysian side, Tunku Abdurrahman. He, since 1960, he quietly attention to the Muslim minority country. He attention just like Korea and Japan, some first Asian countries, bring some students, give them a scholarship, then study in Islam. This is the first recorded Korean young man study in Malaysia case. So in Malaysia, it was very close with the modern Islam in Korean Muslim society. Okay, just see that. Now, one more back. This is 1980 in Seoul Central Masjid. Maybe some of them visit to the Seoul, stop over at this masjid. But actually, not so many Korean native Muslims. Nowadays, many Muslims from outside and then temporary stay for job opportunity, just like Bangladesh and Pakistan, Indonesia. Now totally over than 200,000 Muslims in Korea. So Korean Muslim community means not only but Korean mix from all over the world. This is the, for the time being, this is the basic situation in Korea. Okay? Oh, forgot it. As you may know, Korea is very strong economic tie in Arab countries. Sells many weapons, even. Okay, carry on. Carry on. Oh, focusly. So, this is a very big issue that in Korean society, general point of view of Korean to the Muslims, but unfortunately, not so good. Used to be imagine about Islam or Muslims, just like imagine of 9/11, even sometimes IS, sometimes Taliban. So this kind of view to the Islam means, so we are very difficult to introducing Islam into Korea case. Used to be we suffering. I'm a major in Sharia, try to help non-Muslims, but this is the main problem because we are learn world history point of view, writing textbook, writing point of view of Christianity. Even modern Korean institution, educational institution, just like a top 10 university, most of them establishment by Christian foundation. So that's why that there is some, we find that some difficult. Even all kinds of Islamic world news through the, just like a CNN, AFP, UPI, is look like a westernized thinking transferred to the Korea. So it's very difficult. Public opinion in Korea about Islam and Muslim, unfortunately not so good. It's very darkness image. Okay, pass. Wait, down. Islamophobia, we called it that. They don't understand true Islam, even they don't understand concept of Islam. So just see that outside, then misconception. Darkness image is so popular in Korea case. Okay, this is enough. Carry on. Have something to do? Okay, Taliban or some. Carry on. Okay, stop it. So we have totally now we have over than 200,000 Muslims from outside, few thousand Korean, ethnic Korean Muslims living in Korea. Nowadays, can you continue please? Okay. Most of Muslim workers stay illegal, so that's why you see that. Okay, that's okay. That's enough. See the Facebook. Okay. Okay, now for the time being. This year in May, there is a big shock in Korean society. Full nations will be moving because over than 550 Yemenis asylum refugee into Jeju Island, most popular tourist destination. Actually, in Jeju area I'm living in Jeju area case. So we found that first time, so 550 refugees wanted to that, just like Dee-Yong is from the government side. So government give them humanitarian base, 1 year stay visa. So go to the back to the Facebook. Okay. Sorry, that very limited time even Salat Isha. Just I'll show you that I'll give you my Facebook address. Please, if you're interested in more detail, please keep in touch my Facebook site. Is working or not? Simply Jeju Islamic Center Facebook address. You can find that detail, video, and all situation report inside. Cannot do that? It's not working? Slowly. No, it's okay. I say again, due to not enough time, cannot explain more detail, please contact to the Facebook site, Jeju Islamic Center. Then you will find that current situation in Muslim society in Korea. Anyhow, it's not so enough time, so I was very hurry about that. So anybody has own questions, keep in touch in the future. Anyhow, thank you very much for your kind attention. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Thank you.